This, then, is the history of the Umbrella Corporation. Formed by crusading scientist, Professor James Marcus. Marcus had a young daughter, Alicia, afflicted with progeria, a progressive, fatal wasting disease. Progeria caused premature aging. By the time she was 25, Alicia would have the body of a 90-year-old. Marcus was driven to save her, but the odds seemed impossible. And even as he worked desperately to create a cure, the young girl's father would record his daughter, her voice, her likeness, saving her for posterity. But then the breakthrough came. Marcus discovered the T virus. Once injected, it would detect and repair damaged cells within the body. It was a miracle. The life of Alicia Marcus was saved. The T virus had a myriad of applications, treating 1,000 different diseases. Overnight, it seemed a new era was dawning, a world without the fear of infection, sickness, or decay. But it was not to be, for the T virus had certain unforeseen side effects. To help him control the now vast interests of the Umbrella Corporation, Dr. Isaacs created a powerful artificial intelligence. Isaacs used the likeness of Alicia Marcus for the computer's interface. And 10 years ago in Raccoon City, there was an outbreak. A T virus escaped from an underground laboratory called the Hive. The American government attempted to contain the outbreak by detonating a bomb. It devastated Raccoon City, but it couldn't stop the airborne infection. The viral outbreak spread across the world within days. Humankind was brought to its knees. Finally, the last and best hope of humanity gathered and took a last stand in Washington, D.C. But we didn't realize that what we had walked into was a trap.
In the previous video of Ezekiel 8, we saw how God's temple was defiled and filled with abominations. After God showed Ezekiel all the abominations, he said to him, "Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand." God spoke to the man in linen that had the writer's inkhorn. "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." This sealing of the man in linen is the same similitude as the sealing spoken of by John in the book of Revelation. "I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on the tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of God on their foreheads."
Jesus, behind you. How come we didn't see that before? The lights in here hadn't charged it. It must be glow-in-the-dark paint or something.
I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Going extinct is a bad thing.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Extinct?
I will be like the Most
Don't choose
High.
extinction. Save your species before it's too late. It's time for you humans to stop making excuses and start making changes. Thank you.
causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. We need to search this room again.
We are on the eve of a technological revolution.
We need to give Americans a figure they can rally behind.
What kind of suit is this? It's not a suit, it's you.
What the hell did you do to me?
Making him think he's in control. But he's not. It's the illusion of free will.
I've selected 13 targets, all wanted for murder.
This is the future of American justice.
Somehow, he's overriding the system's priorities.
The human element will always be grace, compassion, fear, instinct. They will always interfere with the system.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
First day of the rest of my life. Rearrange the whole gang with my rugged sound. Won't even say your own name when I come around. Stay on top but remain from the underground. To this day, and we all in the family. Rearrange the whole gang with my rugged sound. Won't even say your own name when I come around. Stay on top but remain from the underground. To this day, and we all in the family.
So there you have it. A, B, C, D, P, G, C. X to the Z. Mr. Exuberant, extravagant, extraordinary, exciting.
Hey, you don't have those stinky socks with you.
Now I know who the stinky guy is.
Marks the spot. Is that like Max the Knife?
No, I think it's about a dog who changed his name.
Oh,
Max dog.
Come on, hey, buddy, what are you doing?
And here's the hot dog. I got a date with death.
There goes the light.
Whoa.
You see how it is?
And what's the recipe? Excalibur weaponry. And we shoot exceptionally. That there's hot. X marks the spot. Nah, X spots the marks. Exclamation point.